Namaste, Namaskar, good afternoon. Welcome to virtual class of grade 9. Dear students, listeners and viewers, I am Dr. Chandeshwar Yadav again before you with English subject. So dear students, last day we studied unit 2 and we have already completed that unit 2 where you studied different items. Even you have studied about how suggestion can be given, how advice can be given, and how can you persuade others. That all thing you have studied. Dear students, even you have studied preposition. So these all thing last day or basically in unit 2 you have studied. So from today, dear students, we are going to start unit 3 or making request and responding to them. This is the 3rd unit, which is in the page number 25. So dear students, I hope you have your book and you have opened the page number 25, where today we are going to discuss about reading, where one passage is given. Basically, one interview is given, and the interview is an interview with a doctor. An interview with a doctor. This is today's topic. So before talking about interview with a doctor, let's try to think for a moment. So here you can see think and act is there. So there are many fatal diseases. Taking precautions and safety measures may help us to keep ourselves safe. So even I hope that you know many more fatal diseases are there, as even it is because of this fatal disease called COVID-19 we are in the lockdown. We are taking support of virtual class instead of the real or actual class in the classroom. We are here, we are through virtual class, online class, because of one of the fatal disease, that is COVID-19. So not only this COVID-19 is one of the fatal disease, but many other fatal diseases are there. But at the same time, we can keep ourselves safe from such type of fatal diseases by using some precaution, and safety measures are very necessary. Safety measures and precautions are only the way of keeping ourselves safe from fatal disease. So dear student, I hope you can give the answer of the question which is given here. Write down the names of any 4 fatal diseases that you have heard of. So you dear student, I think you can give. So please give the name of 4 fatal disease. Yes, you are right. So 4 fatal disease, as you have said, is bird flu, even COVID-19, even as cancer and AIDS. These are the fatal disease, as you have said, dear students. So really, your answer is very correct one. Again, another is also here. Write down any 4 important healthy habits you adopt personally. So what are the personal healthy habits that you are adopting, that you are following, that is said here? So even I hope that you can say what are the healthy habit. So you, Pratik, tell me what are or what is your healthy habit? Yes, that you have said is right one, as you have said. So before eating, washing the hands with soap and water is one of the healthy habit. Very nice, as you have said. Even I think you also know other healthy habit, as nowadays you can see, even because of this COVID-19 in the market, even whenever you are talking with your friends, you are wearing a mask. So wearing a mask is another healthy habit. So dear student, even you are very intelligent. So really you can say other healthy habits. So these healthy habits are really very useful, because healthy habits can only keep us safe from disease. So as we talked about healthy habits, which are the bottom line of living a happy life, living a healthy life. So dear students, so that thing, even in your book, you are seeing one picture is given here, and in the picture 2 persons are there. So I hope you can guess who these 2 persons are. So can you tell me who are those persons? Yes, as really you have said that one person looks like a doctor and another person, as you can say, who looks like a reporter, who looks like a journalist, and they might be talking about some important issue. So as you know, here if one person is doctor and another is journalist or reporter is there, then they might be talking about any disease. They might be talking about healthy habit. They might be talking about some awareness, about health awareness. So really, as you have said, they are talking about some of the healthy habit, some of the what disease. And here in this piece of writing, in this conversation, in this dialogue, basically as shown in the picture, and as you have said that one is the doctor and another is a reporter, so really they are doctor and reporter. And doctor is Dr. Imran Ansari, and another person who is really a reporter. So Dr. Imran Ansari is interviewed by one of the reporter, and Dr. Imran Ansari, who is a senior pediatrician and associate professor at Patan Academy of Health Science, Patan Hospital in Lalitpur. And another person who is a journalist, who is a reporter. So reporter is taking interview about the pandemic disease, pandemic of avian influenza. So they are talking about that thing. So here one dialogue is given, basically one interview is given between Dr. Imran Ansari and a reporter. So dear student, I suggest you to read the text silently within 5 minute time. So I am providing 5 minutes time to read the text silently. So your time of reading starts now. Thank you, dear students, as you have studied the whole text. So now you have studied the text, the whole text you have studied silently, and so I hope you might have some idea what they are talking about. What Imran Ansari is interviewed by the journalist, by the reporter, I hope you have understood. So now it is the time to read it again. So I suggest Praful and Nimi come here and read the text. You, Nimi, become the reporter and Praful become Dr. Imran. So what I suggest you to read it as, so let's start. Thank you, Praful and Nimi, as you have studied. So you have spoken, you have played the role of reporter and the doctor. So really that very nice you have studied it, very nice you have played the role of doctor and the journalist or the reporter. Again, I like to suggest another pair. So you, Sunita, and you, Manita, come here and read the text. Again, read it. You, Sunita, become the doctor. Munita become the journalist or reporter. So read it. Thank you, both of you, as you have studied. So now again I suggest you to read the text silently and find out some of the difficult words that you have found here. So listen, dear student, read the text silently and underline the words or the phrase that you feel difficulty there. So read it and underline the words or the phrase. So thank you, dear students. So as you have underlined some of the words and phrases here, so now let's talk about those phrases. Now let's talk about those words which are difficult for you. So now I'm talking about those words. I'm talking about those phrases which might be difficult for you. So the first word I'm taking here is pediatrician. Pediatrician, that might be difficult word for you. And pediatrician means doctor for children. So dear student, what I suggest you to write down these words with its meaning. And so I hope you are writing it. So again I am repeating the same word, pediatrician. So pronounce it, pediatrician. Yeah, very nice, as you have pronounced. So again, pediatrician means doctor for children. Doctor for children is similar term with pediatrician. So dear student, this is about one word, pediatrician. Even another word is also, I guess, another word as you have underlined here, pandemic. Pandemic might be difficult word as you have underlined here. So pandemic as a word that is related to disease that is spread over a whole country, or the disease that is spread over a whole country is called pandemic. As you know, this COVID-19 is also one of the pandemic disease, because this disease is all over the world. In the whole world, this pandemic disease COVID-19 is there. That's why pandemic means the disease that spread over whole country. So this one is another difficult words you have underlined. Again I'm taking another word that you have underlined here, that is deadly. So deadly, that is another difficult words which you have underlined. And deadly, that denotes causing death. Causing death, that is the similar word of deadly. So dear students, even I hope you are writing these words with its definition, and what I suggest you to read it, to use it, so that you can develop your vocabulary. Again I'm checking another word even that is underlined by you. So this another word is migratory. Migratory, this is the another word that you have underlined. And this migratory means regular migration. Regular migration is similar with migratory. So this is the another word as I have taken here. And even I suppose that you have written this word with its definition. Now let's talk about another word, and another word that you have underlined is droppings. So dear student, even I hope you can say the answer of, or you can say the meaning of this word. So you Praful, can you tell me the meaning of droppings? Yes, very nice. You have said dropping means solid waste matters of birds or animal. Solid waste matter of birds or animal is called droppings. As you have studied, you have said it because you have studied the interview. Now let's talk about another word. So another word from the text that you have underlined is plucking. So plucking is another word that is used in the interview, and this plucking denotes picking. Plucking means picking according to the interview. So these are the words as you have underlined, and I said the meaning of these words. So again, some more difficult words are here and that you have underlined. So another difficult words I'm taking here is contaminated. So contaminated is the another difficult words that you have underlined. So repeat the word as I have said you. What? Contaminated. Contaminated, this is the another word which means to make something dirty. To make something dirty is contaminated, or to make something polluted. This is the meaning of contaminated. So dear student, as you have underlined some more words which now again I am talking, another word as you have underlined is symptoms, and symptom means, can you tell me? You name me? Yes, very nice. As you have said, symptom means indication, or indication is the similar word of symptoms. So this is the another words. I hope, dear students, you have written all these words with its meaning. Now some more words as you have underlined here. This another word is precautions. What? Precaution. So precaution, that is the another word. I suppose, I hope you can pronounce this word. And this precaution denotes, or precaution means something done in advance. Something done in advance to avoid danger, or to avoid danger, whatever something you do is called precaution. So this is the another word as you have underlined. Now let's talk one more word that you have underlined is frequently. So what I'm saying here, frequently, and even I suppose that you can pronounce this word frequently, which means often, or which means regularly. So dear students, these words we have talked. These are some difficult words as you have underlined here. So what I suggest you, what I request you to remember these words and use them in your own language, in your own words. So I'm using these words in a sentence and try to understand these words. So as first word as we have talked is pediatrician, and I suppose that you can use these words. So again I like to ask you, so can you use the word pediatrician in your own sentence, in your own words? Yes, very nice, you have said. So pediatrician, which means, as just I have said you, doctor for children. So you can say Dr. Imran Ansari is one of the best paedition. You can say, you can make a sentence by using the word called paedition. So you can say Dr. Imran Ansari is one of the best paedition. So here, as I have used the word in a sentence, so I hope you have understood the meaning of the word called paedition, and you have also understood the meaning and use of the word called paedition. Now another word as just we have discussed, that is pandemic. So you can make a sentence by using the word pandemic. Yes, as you have said that COVID-19 is one of the pandemic disease. What you have said? COVID-19 is one of the pandemic disease. Now, as you know, very nice, as you have said, really COVID-19 is one of the pandemic disease. So dear student, very nice you are saying. Even as just we have talked about deadly, which means causing death, and whenever using the words deadly in a sentence, then you can say that COVID-19 is one of the, or COVID-19 is one of the very, very fatal disease, or COVID-19 is as deadly as bird flu. COVID-19 is as deadly as bird flu is here. So this is the use of deadly, dear students. Even as just we have talked, migratory, and I hope you can use this word in your own language, in your own sentence. You can use this sentence, what word called migratory. As another word just we have talked, droppings. Droppings, which means as just I have said you and you have written on your notebook, solid waste material of birds or animals. So you can make sentence, the solid waste material of the birds and the animal can be one of the source of disease. So that thing you can say. So dear student, even more words we have talked, and those more words as we have discussed is plucking. So plucking, which is the another word just we have talked, and this plucking means picking. So picking is the what similar word of plucking. So I suppose that even you can use this word in a sentence. So dear faithful, can you use this word in a sentence? Yes, very nice you have said. As you are saying that we don't have to pluck flowers from the plant. We don't have to pluck flowers from plant. This is very nice example as you have given. Another word as even we have talked, that is contaminated, and which means, and contaminated means, as you have, I hope that you have written in your notebook, which means to make something dirty. To make something dirty is the similar word of contaminated, and I hope you can use this word in a sentence. So can you tell me one sentence using contaminated in your own words? Yes, as you can say that contaminated water cause different disease. Contaminated water causes many more disease that you can say. So very nice as you have said. So let's try to understand some more words. Symptoms, as just we have talked the meaning of symptoms. The meaning of symptom is indication, and you can use this word in a sentence. So using this word in a sentence, you can say, you can make a sentence that what are the symptom of COVID-19? What are the symptom of COVID-19 that you can say? So dear student, these are the words and its meaning and its usage as we discussed today. And this is enough for today. So thank you, dear student. If you have any confusion, any difficulty of understanding today's text, today's study, then you can contact with me. My phone number is 9844072807. Even you can contact with me at my email ID. My email ID is sandeshwaryadav15@gmail.com. This is my email ID. So thank you, my dear student. Have a nice day. Thank you.